everyone, this is DrHooksMalone. I'd like to thank you for joining me for Ladies Night episode 20. This is part 2, as I were so viciously kicked off the internet. But now, the inmates reunite.
Is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, representing the inmates from no place in particular, SELINA,
SELINA, SANE, Mercedes Frost, and Rachel Reyes finally reuniting here tonight, challenging the Coven, their collective rivals, to battle at the Monster Rumble. We still don't know how the Coven will respond. However, here tonight, SELINA SANE, she's gonna go one-on-one with 1/3 of the Coven in the nemesis of Mercedes Frost, Cat Scarlet, as the Coven will now make their arrival here tonight.
And from Salem, Massachusetts, PRINCESA. This superstar talks about putting everything on the line to be here, not having a backup plan. It's only been this. Is that supposed to be inspirational? Well, that's what it says to me, is that they're 3 seconds away from the
Cat Scarlet ready to do one-on-one battle against SELINA SANE as the Coven continues their rivalry against the inmates. Rachel Reyes, SELINA SANE, and Mercedes Frost all swearing a vow when they were locked up to have each other's backs for a lifetime. And one must assume that the Coven are just as close. These 3 women taking control of the IWF alongside the Unholy Alliance, the Unholy Thanos, and the Disciples of Darkness joining outside of Victoria Lovecraft. As now SELINA SANE of the inmates will lock up one-on-one with Cat Scarlet. The Women's Championship tournament continues, as only one of these women can qualify here tonight to step inside the Chamber of Horrors. Cat Scarlet of the Coven, the nemesis of Mercedes Frost on the outside, squaring off with her friend SELINA SANE. As SELINA SANE goes to work on Cat Scarlet. The rivalry between the Coven and the inmates, having so many twists and turns, so many layers over so much time. Now SELINA SANE looks to get one step closer to taking revenge over one of her rivals in the Coven, in Cat Scarlet. Pounding down the Queen of the Cat fight. SELINA gets tossed around the outside by the new girlfriend of Inferno, Victor Gabriel, the murderous, devilish superstar on the outside, watching his girlfriend take a beating now at the hands of SELINA SANE, alongside Talia LaLorna, the Mexican Swamp Witch and 1/3 of the Coven, former tag team partner of SELINA SANE. As Cat Scarlet tries to choke out SELINA. Of course, Victoria Lovecraft absent here, as she doesn't want to get anywhere close.
Everything at their disposal, considering this match can end up anywhere in this arena.
To Rachel Reyes, her soon-to-be stepdaughter. Selina Sane gonna use her favorite submission hold. The reverse straight jacket applied on Cat Scarlet. Cat Scarlet submits. Rachel Reyes and Mercedes Frost delighted at the victory as Selina Sane dominates and defeats Cat Scarlet here tonight on Ladies Night with ease. A squash match, if there ever was one. Cat Scarlet must now look to her coven sisters, Dahlia LaLorna and Victoria Lovecraft. Will they answer the challenge of the inmates after being so viciously defeated here tonight? Selina Sane, Rachel Reyes, and Mercedes Frost finally on the same page with the challenge. How will the Coven respond? Will Victoria Lovecraft step up to the plate? Or will the inmates' challenge remain unanswered? What a match on a very strange night. Part 2 of Ladies Night episode 20. As up next, we see that Candy Casey Douglas is teamed with a third clown against 2 clowns. What the hell is going on here? Just when we thought this story couldn't get any more bizarre, now Candy Casey Douglas, with hatred in her heart for Cutie Pie, says that Cutie Pie isn't even cute, doesn't deserve the name Cutie Pie. Today she presents whom she says is the real Cutie Pie as her partner. And why would Candy Casey Douglas want to team up with someone that she hates? We thought all along that it was Cutie Pie in her alternate personality, suffering from dissociative identity disorder. Cutie Pie would disconnect and become the clown in order to protect the sweet and innocent version of her personality. However, now we see that Candy Casey Douglas, she may be bringing another Cutie Pie into the mix. And which one is the real Cutie Pie? The 2 clowns to the left of your screen, finally wearing different colors. At least we can tell them apart, but we still don't know who the real Cutie Pie is. And why in the hell is Pumpkin Jack standing alongside these 2 clowns? Pumpkin Jack just appearing out of nowhere. What the hell is he doing here? As now 2 different colored clowns arrive. We've seen these 2 clowns cause all sorts of problems here in the IWF, splintering the Women's World Championship, forcing us into a vacant title and a tournament, as well as defending the women's tag team titles. The 2 clowns were defeated by Kong and Narasha. However, tonight they step up once again, along with Pumpkin Jack.
You are looking at some highly motivated competitors in this match, looking to steal the show and capture the attention of the entire WWE.
Who could be the real Cutie Pie? As tonight we see not only 2, but apparently 3 clowns, all dressed in different colors.
And before I forget, allow me to wish everybody out there a very Merry Christmas.
Is one of these 2 clowns Cutie Pie? I don't know.
Have to be spending Christmas sitting next to you 2.
Nearly 2 weeks away from Halloween Hell Night. We get a sample of Bit of Hell here tonight with 3 clowns, as this bizarre story continues. That's a lot of clowns. And there's no way that that's the real Cutie Pie. That clown is far too big. Candy Casey Douglas presenting whom she says is the real Cutie Pie. Dressed in the red, the colors that the clown has been seen in most often. However, if you ask me, Cutie Pie has to be one of the two previously seen clowns, as there's no way. Candy Casey Douglas playing mind games.
I can't help but wonder what I did wrong to have to be spending Christmas sitting next to you two.
The clowns against, hey, that's A+. A+, the manager and partner of Candy Casey Douglas, playing mind games with Cutie Pie and her mystery partner, much as Cutie Pie. Due to her mental illness, Cutie Pie, she believed that she was A+ and dressed as A+. Earlier this year, now A+. Attempting to take some sick revenge whenever Cutie Pie is clearly in a weakened state. However, Pumpkin Jack, conspicuous by his appearance. What the hell is he doing here? Mind games being played on both sides. However, now the clown, dressed in the green turquoise color. We'll say that's the teal clown. Tags out to the orange clown. As now the clown gets whipped into the turnbuckle by A+. A+, the Harvard graduate, attempting to outsmart Cutie Pie here tonight. Lifts up the clown. Drops her at first. The brainbuster on the turnbuckle, scrambling the brains. And whomever that clown may be, whether it be Cutie Pie or the mystery and woman, the mystery partner, what have you. This clown, dressed in orange, suffering all sorts of damage at the hands of Menage a Trois. Candy Casey Douglas, revealing that A+, the genius Harvard graduate, was playing mind games with the two clowns, much as they have played over the past few months. Who knows where Cutie Pie stands? She claims that she has no control over what happens whenever she reverts to her alternate personality of the clown, her protector. However, this other mystery woman, she seems to be taking advantage of the situation. But why would Cutie Pie's protector be comfortable to team up with a mystery clown? As now Candy Casey Douglas uses her ruby slippers to kick the head off of the teal clown, who gets a code breaker into the face. And a low blow on A+. The vicious clown with the punch right where it hurts. And now nails that 630 senton. A+ down to the center of the ring at the hands of the acrobatic clown. But A+ survives the assault. Now at the mercy of this teal clown, as Pumpkin Jack strangely cheers on the two clowns from the outside. Pumpkin Jack making his return on the last episode of Super Lucha Libre. Now standing in the corner of the two clowns as the orange clown gets the 450 splash on A+. The teal clown takes out Candy Casey. The clown climbs to the top. 630 senton connects. A+ down on the mat. One of the clowns, the orange clown. We have no idea which one is Cutie Pie. with the handspring Pele kick, but A+. Using her braids, gets out of the way. And goes back to work on the arm of one of the two clowns. The orange clown down on the mat. Pumpkin Jack watches on from the outside. Candy Casey Douglas down on her side of the ring. Of course, we are 2 weeks away from Halloween Hell Night. Will the mystery clown ever be solved? Will we find out who this woman is? Now, the teal clown spiking A+ into the mat. But A+ able to kick out once again. The clown attempts to drag A+ to her corner. But A+ escapes. And it's very unfortunate, the fate of Cutie Pie, as she is now stumbled and reverted into the most vicious and dark side of her personality. Along with this mystery person, apparently forcing her into a remission of sorts. Candy Casey Douglas delivers a knee into the gut of the teal clown. Proud of her accomplishment. That's the twisted, jealous, petty, baby, Barbie doll brat, bitch of a sister of Spunky Douglas, Candy Casey, presents us with A+, who gets a schoolgirl into a power bomb. A+ takes an enziguri to the head as the orange cloud tags in. Can Cutie Pie or the mystery Cutie Pie get the win? The scorpion kick into the A+, not enough to put her away as Candy Casey Douglas tosses one of the clowns to the outside. The orange clown got A+ in her sights. Pumpkin Jack pleased with what he sees. And now the orange clown goes for the Pele kick, but A+ dodges once again and yanks her down by the wig. Cutie Pie or the mystery clown, whichever is in trouble now. Pump handle A-bomb from A+. One of the clowns gets a Pele kick to Candy Casey on the outside as the orange clown is nearly defeated at the hands of the Harvard graduate. A+ in control now. Gonna try to yank the head off of the much smaller clown. And Pumpkin Jack, this bizarre man, this Halloween-obsessed superstar, apparently enjoys the company of these two vicious clowns standing on the outside, watching on as they fight it out with what has proved to be a formidable team. A+ and Candy Casey Douglas certainly bringing it to Cutie Pie in her alter ego, along with some mystery woman that seems to be matching her every move. That's not a clown. Gets a kick into the face of Candy Casey Douglas, getting her just desserts. Candy Casey gets scooped up by the teal clown. Code breaker connects. Clown to the outside. Casey down on the mat. As now the Clown returns to the ring. Casey Douglas gets caught once again. Into the corner. A Clown to the top rope. Sit-down moonsault connects. The tail Clown down for the pin on Casey Douglas. Pumpkin Jack watches on. However, the jealous petty Barbie brat able to kick out on that occasion, but eats a kick to the face. The toe kick with that ridiculous Clown shoe connects. But A+ able to get the tag in. A+ whipped into the corner for her. For Senate, excuse me. Casey whipped to the outside. One of the Clowns, the teal Clown down for the pin. A+ in trouble, but able to kick out on that occasion. Can A+ defeat these two clowns here tonight, using her mind games, dressing up in the red costume, trying to fool Cutie Pie and her mystery partner. Now nails an A-bomb once again on the mysterious Clown. Schoolgirl power bomb once again. The bizarre Pumpkin Jack watching on as A+ tags out to Casey Douglas. Candy with hatred for Cutie Pie wants to destroy and discull her opponent, her rival once and for all. But the Clown, Cutie Pie's protector, at the forefront in control.
She gets the tag.
Casey Douglas and A+, proving quite the formidable force. Bring everything they have to these two Clowns here tonight. These former women's champions. As it were, we have no idea which one is Cutie Pie. Thus the reason for the women's championship being vacant. Both of these identical Clowns showing up with identical women's championships. And with no contact to the real Cutie Pie, we have no idea which one is which. But now, the Clown with the chokehold. Harvard graduate in deep trouble. Gets choked down to the mat. A+ is forced to submit to the will of the teal Clown, one of the Clowns. Which one is Cutie Pie? Perhaps we will find out on Halloween Hell Night. But as for tonight, A+, her ruse, it did not work. Cutie Pie and the Mystery Woman, victorious here tonight over the likes of Menage a Trois and Casey Douglas, and her partner, the Harvard graduate A+, attempting to come out with a brilliant plan. However, that plan backfiring. As now the two Clowns celebrate. Pumpkin Jack, happy on the outside, and what the hell is that pumpkin-headed man doing here? Cutie Pie and her mystery partner with a trombone, celebrating here tonight on Ladies Night, 2 weeks away from Halloween Hell Night. As up next, we're going to see a grudge match. As Americana, she were attacked at the hands of Princesa Kong. Kong attempting to send a message to the best friend of Americana and her rival, the Louisville Slugger Finchie Baleska, the woman that got the pin over Princesa Kong and took away her Women's World Heavyweight Championship, heavyweight as it were. However, now Americana looks to rise to the occasion, ready to go to war with the massive Kong after her attack, turning down the help of her friend Finchie, says she wants to go it alone. Now dressed for battle, can Americana defeat the massive and mighty Princesa Kong, one half of the tag team champions, as she will be accompanied by Russia. It's going to be Kong versus Americana. Up next here on Ladies Night with DrHooksMalone. Like to thank you for joining me.
This woman is the real deal.
And now we see a team of women. They're terrifying all year round.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, accompanied by the Nightmare, Neil Ron Shaw. From deep in the jungle, one half of the World Women's Tag Team Champions,
Princesa Kong, along with her bodyguard and handler Russia, the Women's World Tag Team Champions. Undisputed now that they defeated Cutie Pie and her mystery partner in a ladder match. However, Princesa Kong putting an attack out on Americana, attempting to send a message to her most heated and hated rival, Finchie Baleska.
The USA, the All-American Anna.
Now Americana comes ready for war. Dressed in her USA gear, Americana, a former decorated Air Force captain, now competing in the IWF and Ladies Night. Can she get an all-important win over her rival Princesa Kong without the help of her friend Finchie Baleska? Or will Americana suffer defeat, much as so many have in the past? Princesa Kong laying down a path of destruction like no other. Who can come out on top? Princesa Kong and Americana go one-on-one here tonight in a war. Kong and Americana ready for battle now.
Expectations for this superstar as this match
Americana,
yeah, I expect to see a side of her that we've only seen glimpses of.
dressing in traditional camouflage, a tribute to her military career. As now Princesa Kong, she cares not for Americana's past accomplishments. Scooping up Americana gets a shock treatment. Princesa Kong, a vicious and mighty superstar, far more quick and nimble than anyone might give her credit for. Now trying to yank the head off of Americana. Kong, a well-trained superstar, spending years of her career training in the dojos of Japan refining her skills before returning to the States a champion. Now standing alongside Narasha, the mystery woman. Narasha able to get the win in the tag team title match. Not just winning the titles, but helping to defend those titles and unify the Women's World Championship. Narasha so far has been the key to success in this monstrous tag team. Princesa Kong, if she suffers a loss here, may be struggling to prove her worth as Americana fires back with those All-American right hands. And now the massive Kong scooped up the tree of woe. Americana in control of her opponent. Drops a big elbow. Princesa Kong maintaining control over her rival Americana. Smashing her face first into the mat. Looking to send a message to the #1 contender, Finchie Valeska. The only woman already qualified for the Elimination Chamber. Now, Princesa Kong smashes Americana with a triple power bomb, sending a clear message to the #1 contender, Finchie Valeska, by destroying her best friend, Americana. Americana came here ready for a fight, dressed in her combat gear, but was just dominated by one half of the champions. But now Finchie, the #1 contender, she's in the ring. Nails a bionic elbow. Princesa Kong gets caught by the #1 contender, Finchie Valeska. The Louisville Slugger, nailing elbows. Snapmare's calmed down and nails a fist into the face. Narasha reluctant to help her championship partner as Finchie gets another fist into the face. Princesa Kong in trouble now, advances the #1 contender, but gets a belly to belly. One simple move from Kong can make all the difference as the Louisville Slugger is now getting dominated by the massive Princess. Princesa Kong with a backhand that flattens the Louisville Slugger. The referee watching on, afraid to do anything. Kong and Narasha bumping heads like stooges. As Finchie regains her footing, Princesa Kong pounds her chest in order to show her dominance in what was not a very good match. However, Princesa Kong shows her dominance and sends a clear message to the Louisville Slugger. Americana, the victim of circumstance here tonight. But now it's time for our main event, as the Olympic gold medalist UTA with a return to form in her original white gi will now take on her former partner, the Great SHEEBATA. The Great SHEEBATA, quarter woman for Yoshihana, and rival of the trainee of the great Satoru Sayama, TIGRESS. Tonight, TIGRESS will take on little Yuta, the girl that she trained to transition from Olympic fighting into professional wrestling. as well as her rival from Japan, the great SHEEBATA. UTA looks to gain some revenge after the great SHEEBATA just allowed her to be pinned during the tag team match at Big in Japan, who will qualify for the Women's Chamber of Horrors match to determine the vacant women's champion. Only one of these three women will step inside that Chamber of Horrors. Will it be the great SHEEBATA, the Olympic gold medalist UTA, or TIGRESS? That's now the great SHEEBATA. No, UTA makes her entrance. The only Olympic gold medalist in all of IWF.
Making her way to the ring from Kyoto, Japan,
UTA, a dominant force to be sure. However, not as successful as Yuta would hope to be, as quickly as she would hope to be. Now UTA, fed up with the efforts of the great SHEEBATA, will go it alone once again. Can Yuta save face and be victorious here tonight over her former partner, the great SHEEBATA, and her former trainer in TIGRESS? As now SHEEBATA arrives.
And her opponents, first, from Tokyo, Japan, the great SHEEBATA.
A matchup like this, it's one that the locker room has wanted to see.
The great SHEEBATA, the former partner of UTA, now hopes to get a win over the Olympic gold medalist, as well as her rival from the land of the rising sun, TIGRESS.
Also, guys, I would say that competing on Christmas.
Can the great SHEEBATA rise to the occasion tonight and qualify, solidifying her spot inside the Chamber of Horrors at Halloween Hell Night?
And from Kyoto, Japan,
TIGRESS making her return to Ladies Night here tonight in our main event, as she takes on her former rival from Japan, as well as the young Olympic gold medalist that she trained to transition to professional wrestling, TIGRESS, the elder statesman as it were, looks to defend her turf, making her return to the IWF and Ladies Night. TIGRESS, the veteran, makes her return to Ladies Night as these three women look to square off in triple threat action. And of course, TIGRESS showing off, so we're going to have a camera malfunction. So many malfunctions tonight. Thank you very much, 2K of the Universe. Knee into the back from TIGRESS to Ikari. As SHEEBATA shows off in the corner. The great SHEEBATA unleashing on TIGRESS. SHEEBATA and TIGRESS with a rivalry for the ages. Can they settle their score? That's now Tigress and Yuta Abe lock up. Yuta suffering kicks at the feet of Tigress. Well, that scissor takedown to the Olympic gold medalist. That's the great SHEEBATA. She attempts to regain her footing on the outside. Yuta takes out the leg of Tigress. It goes to work on the arm. If Yuta Abe can lock that arm bar on the cross arm breaker submission, then Yuta Abe will qualify for the Chamber of Horrors here tonight. As Tigress gets whipped in to Yuta Abe, SHEEBATA regains control. The great SHEEBATA nails a knee to the face of Yuta Abe, and now into the gut with a roundhouse to the head. Yuta Abe in trouble at the hands of the great SHEEBATA, locking on a dragon sleeper. As now Tigress returns to the ring. These three women looking to qualify for the Chamber of Horrors and are to whip the Women's Championship. Yuta Abe locks on a cross arm breaker. The great SHEEBATA in trouble, but she's able to escape. Sling blade to Tigress, but gets caught with a kick. Yuta Abe in control. Nearly puts away and eliminates the great SHEEBATA. Tigress now whipped to the outside. That's Yuta Abe, the gold medalist and great fighter. Just gets nailed with that shiny wizard. The great SHEEBATA paying tribute to Kenji Muto there. As now she gets caught with a head scissor takedown. Tigress with a drop kick into the back. Yuta Abe sizing up her opponents. As Tigress continues to work over the great SHEEBATA. Now Yuta coming out. Tigress gets now with a German suplex. 2 count only. Tigress nearly defeating her protege there. Whips Yuta into the corner, moonsault kick. The Yuta flies to the attack. Coming back. Kicking Tigress silly down on the mat. As Yuta Abe eats the educated feet of the great SHEEBATA. These three great Japanese superstars go to war here tonight, all in an effort to become the Women's World Champion, who can qualify for the Chamber of Horrors and advance Halloween Hell Night here tonight in our main event. Tigress, the great SHEEBATA, and the Olympic gold medalist Yuta Abe all going to war. As now Tigress gets tossed into the turnbuckle. The great SHEEBATA nailing the knees into the gut. Tigress down on the mat now. SHEEBATA delivering the knees into Tigress and tosses her over the ropes. As Yuta Abe returns to the ring and grabs the wrist. Nails that rolling arm breaker. Does Yuta Abe have it here? The cross arm breaker was applied, but the great SHEEBATA escapes. Now Tigress gets tossed to the outside once again. SHEEBATA and Yuta left in the ring. But SHEEBATA is tossed over the ropes. All three women on the outside now. Who will advance to the Chamber of Horrors? And will one of these three women become the new women's champion, winning the vacant championship to become the undisputed women's champion on October 30th, the Halloween Hell Night. UTA with the knee into the face of the great SHEEBATA. As Tigress takes down UTA. Filipino Scissor. UTA, Tigress, and SHEEBATA fighting it on the outside. As Tigress takes the brunt of the punishment. UTA now all over SHEEBATA. Whips her down and gets a kick into the back. But now eats a knee. UTA in trouble. Great SHEEBATA returning to the ring. As Tigress tosses in UTA at the mercy of SHEEBATA. Now takes a Kinshasa. SHEEBATA Kinshasa connects UTA down on the mat. UTA nearly eliminated on the road to the Chamber of Horrors. As now SHEEBATA takes a back suplex. Tigress delivering the knees into the face of young UTA. Moonsault connects. Tigress to the top rope. Tigress with the diving headbutt. Shades of the great Tiger Mask. Nearly puts away UTA. UTA whip to the corner. Tigress with a moonsault kick. But UTA comes out with a clothesline. SHEEBATA returning to the ring, teaming up with Tigress. SHEEBATA and Tigress take out the Olympic gold medalist, but now SHEEBATA gets another Kinshasa to Tigress. UTA and Tigress now teaming up on SHEEBATA. The great SHEEBATA eats a double suplex. SHEEBATA takes control. Nails the kick into the back of the head of UTA, scrambling the brains of the young Olympic gold medalist. And UTA is eliminated. Beautiful kick from the great SHEEBATA. Can she overcome Tigress? Tigress eats the knee to the face. SHEEBATA in control now. SHEEBATA went to put on the Muda lock, but Tigress able to escape. Goes for the Kinshasa, but Tigress ducks out of the way. Tigress and the great SHEEBATA. Only one of these women can qualify to step inside the Chamber of Horrors. Tigress with an scissor takedown. Now working over her rival SHEEBATA. Suplexes. SHEEBATA spiking her head into the mat. High and tight on the back of the neck. Tigress with the moonsault kick once again. Now with the kicks in the gut. Nails a spinning kick to the face of SHEEBATA. Tigress has got her. And that's it. Tigress has qualified to advance to the Chamber of Horrors in 2 weeks' time on Halloween Hell Night. The great Tigress will step inside that Elimination Chamber, the Chamber of Horrors, with 5 other women. 4 of those women will be determined on the next episode of Ladies Night, as well as the #1 contender, Finchie Valeska. Tigress.
Superstars in this match. 3 women came into this match, but
Victorious here tonight.
you are
Qualifying to step inside the Women's Chamber match. The Chamber of Horrors at Halloween Hell Night in 2 weeks. Make sure to tune in for all the action this month. As soon there will be a Monster Rumble where the top 30 superstars will attempt to become the #1 contender for the IWF World Championship. A championship that will be defended on Halloween Hell Night, where Jamal Jones will square off one-on-one with Sumo Joe. However, Sumo Joe has been challenged to a one-on-one match at the Monster Rumble. And how could Sumo Joe back down from that challenge as Yoshihana were cheated? And big in Japan, Yoshihana grabbing the ropes. The referee didn't see it. Will Yoshihana be able to face Sumo Joe at the Monster Rumble? We'll have to find out on IWF. Tune in with me for the next episode. I'd like to thank you for joining me. This has been DrHooksMalone for Ladies Night, episode 20. Good night, everyone.